Well, good afternoon, everybody. Let me just start off by saying my name is John Dobrowiak, and some of the things that we'll be talking about here are payroll-related. As Tom did a great job of pointing out, we have a high degree of integration, and also, as he pointed out, there's a lot of flexibility built into the system. So hopefully we'll come away with definitely some thoughts on how we can put this together for your client, including the common paymaster. I can't type and talk at the same time, apparently. There we go. Okay. I'm going to share my screen out, so at this time you should be at a login page with standard username, password kind of thing. Can you confirm that for me, please?
I'm seeing that, John. You guys seeing that, Shelley and Eric? Are you okay on the screen?
Yep, we got it.
All right, very good. Now I'm going to go ahead and log into our sample demo company as my sample demo user. But while I do that, we can talk a little bit about what's happening behind the scenes. So as I log in as my buddy Clark Kent here, I'm telling the system who I am, and the system then derives from that what I'm able to do and what I'm able to see. This is particularly important for multi-co users because in a multi-co situation, you're going to have a little drop down here, and based on my sign-on privileges, I can toggle between one company and another quite easily. Another thing that we have right on the home page here are some widgets. And these are user configurable. I'll talk a little bit about each in turn. We won't dwell on them, but I'll talk a little bit about what they do. The first is this notifications widget. So I can assign some notifications based on fields in the database. Those fields might be a hire date or a license date, etc. And I can tell the system that I want to be alerted proactively when I log in within X amount of days before or after that target date. And then as that approaches, I can just click on this, and I get this little pop-up display of folks that meet that criteria. So again, a lot of things that you can pre-load into the system to help the system do your job better and more efficiently. The other thing we have is the employee search feature. This is also a multi-co, so if you have the appropriate rights, your users can log in, and if they're searching for an employee, this is aware of everybody that they're able to see. So they can just start typing some portion of the employee's name, and it'll drop down this little shade here, presenting a list of possible employees based on what they've entered so far. We have a My Reports widget so that your users can very quickly get to some key reports. These would be your go-tos that your users are going to log in and need quick access to. For example, your payroll folks might need one set of reports. Your HR folks might need an entirely different set of reports. The key here, again, is ease of use and efficiency. I don't have to dig around to find the reports I need. I can just save them here, and then when I log in, they're right there ready for me to go.
Can
and
somebody
then finally,
save them for you? Could somebody say that, like a payroll person, say that the CFO is specific report there, and he could have access to it, or do you have? Is that something you create on your own?
These are fed by two areas. One is user-fed, so you can create them by user, but there's also kind of a combined repository that you can save reports. And I'll talk a little bit about that in detail, but those can show up here as well, depending on the user settings.
Okay.
And then finally, under My Links, these are links both inside, what we call inside the application, and also external. Inside the application is anywhere within our payroll application here. So I can put links in if I want to get very quickly to a review area or very quickly to a licensing area or a rates area. I can configure those. And then I can also put links into external areas, and then the system gives me these little green arrows just telling me that those are external links. And these could be anything. They could be, Yahoo or your Dow Jones, pick of the week or whatever. But typically they're going to be more, payroll or HR related.
And they can be customized by person or by corporate-wide? By person? Okay.
Yeah, the links area is by person. That's correct.
Okay.
So I can drag these around. There's additional widgets that we're adding all the time. I can create extra pages if I want to have, a big, wide notification screen. I can do all of that. And then across the top is what we call the ribbon bar. And these are your jumping off points to actually get into the nitty-gritty and use the system for what it's designed to do.